I mean, we have
Alright, and
Neko readying up, but we still need Mel to ready up. There it is. And
we're
let's
getting on the loser
get kicking with
semifinals.
the losers semis. Yep,
The
there
winner,
you have it.
the winner will be playing Doremi in the losers finals.
Don't be
Let's
scared.
go.
You might go up against one of the best French players.
Now after a rough start, so yeah, very much a rough start.
A lot of aggression
Neko's
from
trying to
Neko. Just
a lot
look
of
at all the messy. Yeah, I mean the Jane mish drop and just the pressure coming in doesn't really give you much to work with.
Okay.
Well, both players kind of starting off the same way, but playing it out very differently. That's for certain.
I think that's extended coming from Mel. Extended PPC.
Oh, and Mel actually catches Neko off guard.
Yep, the extension was most certainly worth it.
Most certainly worth it. Neko going in for a TKI setup into a 6-3 LST. He's getting has to break out of it, but is still working for it with a fractal on top of that. And
well,
Mel going for an STSD, for what I've noticed, plopping their surge, and now Neko sends, but it's completely cancelled out.
Locks the well with that eyepiece over to the right, but does unblock it though.
Yeah, Neko going for more all-spin shenanigans, including a TST. He's definitely trying to put a lot of pressure. That is not the correct piece there, Neko. You really needed an L-spin there to make it work, but seemingly they had to improvise a little differently. But unfortunately, Mel just really bit off more than they could chew, considering they went for a TST setup, but only did a TSS out of it.
Looks like Mel once again going for extended STP. See, gets off the extension.
Really trying to put on the aggression, just something, but has to break it, but that's still not enough.
Was forced to break Surge, but Urge, but it wasn't enough.
Kind of makes me think that we're nearly fumbling the fractal setup. I have a sneaking suspicion that was a fin from Neko, but clearly caught out anyways.
Okay.
Wasn't in like the best position to play.
Now once again using extended STPC to win that round.
I mean, they are a blitz player. They're pretty close to 2 mil, but the opener fumble is not giving good impressions on that.
Okay. So the opener fumble.
The quick little skip, but the SPs didn't rotate it in.
Alright.
It's a pretty dangerous position now. Neko spikes.
Spike. That kill, no, it does not.
Barely gets out.
Yep. And now Neko's on the back foot. Right, going for the TST, but it's gonna be fatal, and it's gonna, and Mel's gonna tie it up.
I don't. That is incredible nonsense. You better believe the TST greed. This is like having to be really aggressive in PPT, or what I'm seeing like gameplay when I was watching like those LAN matches. Despite all the technical difficulties, you just had to have material to counter anything that was thrown your way. Otherwise, garbage canceling is pretty limited.
Okay, Mel had a lot of clean garbage that he has now downstacked. But right,
really just trying to see what can possibly be done. 7-2, having to break the setup just to go on a down stack, deal with the garbage. It's just putting some little parrying attacks, just so garbage doesn't come in hard and fast, which seems to be working for the most part, but PC from Neko with another one!
Neko with 2 perfect clears, and but then the team drop.
I'm amazed, but the clean garbage, I feel like there's a chance for Mal to actually put on the aggression to force Neko's hand here.
He's going for the C-spin of the garbage, but can't get the TST.
The 12 pop, you're trying to push Neko up. There is an opportunity to be had here, but he is playing this very well. Had to do a little bit of board sacking just to get that fractal in. And, well, that clearly catches Mel off guard. Brilliant plays. Even
Neko
if
won't give up the lead.
Pure aggression and just having to sacrifice a little bit of your board state just to push out some attack. Neko, early surge, pops at 4. Not really much that he could do there. Another early surge pop from Mel, this time with a 5 instead, but now Neko building up a lot of back-to-back, pops at 10, only to use it for blocking, which, granted, can mainly be used as defensive, but where it really shines is when it's used offensively. Just absolutely send your opponent to the moon.
No!
But Neko misdrops the TST
No,
setup.
the team misdrop. The team misdrop that just instantly killed Neko.
Yeah, but and then also the problem was the setup was incomplete on top of that. And now we get an F-spin setup from Neko to really just make his presence known. Not in a good position. Mel seemingly wanting to put a lot more pressure on, but the thing is, you have to be on the money in terms of timing and attack just to be able to do that. Just what Mel did exactly.
Okay. It's gonna be... And Mel actually takes the lead for the first... I believe the first time this match? Assuming I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, but it will be pretty neck and neck. It could all come down to the juice and the advantage and all the stamina that they have.
Okay.
Oh, the overconfidence on Neko's side. It is somewhat paying off, and it's just not quite enough, even with a 23.
And Mel does have a very clean, I'd say 4-5 stack. But Neko gets a lot of clean garbage.
But Neko, this is clearly some clean garbage. Well, the aggression has been ramped up, trying to get Mel out, but it's still not enough. Just enough blockage. And the color clear. Now, here's the thing. How this goes out is going to depend how they think about how they stack and how they play with the ever random garbage sequence, because it just keeps going all over the place. And well, getting combos is not fun because it will just leave a lot of messy garbage on your end.
And Neko ties it up 5-5.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Neko's really trying to show off the floating T-spins.
Okay, cool.
Gets a DT power shot. And now, well, clearly hasn't gone anywhere because Mel has parried it just enough that it doesn't really hurt as much. But I was not gonna let that slide. Really trying to crank up the aggression. Finds a really saw through the garbage sequence and set it up once they opened it up and sent that T-spin. It's impressive what you can see if you pay close enough attention.
Okay, we see. Okay, Neko reaches 8 surge, 10 surge. Is using that the all spin knowledge to get the most effective surge charging.
Yeah, but the skims, this is not looking too good. 21 surge into a 36 spike.
36 spike. 36 spike using all of that all spins. Helped with this 21 surge.
His vision is insane. You have to admit, right? Like, honestly, I was impressed that Neko even saw the setup. Like, I noticed it right after he cleared it through. I wouldn't have seen it beforehand, before the garbage are cleared out.
30 spike coming in from Mel, but it's nowhere near enough.
30. Yeah. Yeah, the retaliation is being immense here. No, not in a good position. I had to sacrifice the T-spin setup. And well, now I think Neko is actually starting to break away.
And we've got this quote from Mel S. And now
truly descendants of all time. Neko really had to just hold on for gravity just so they could do the setup that they needed. But the 22 spike completely caught off guard.
Just one piece away. Neko was just one piece away from escaping, I believe, but there just wasn't enough. Just one piece away.
And I have a sneaky suspicion that I may have lied about the breakaway.
And we're going to see some S-spin coming in from Neko. We'll also get extended STC coming from Mel.
And it's completely not enough to send Neko off the board. It's getting completely countered and counter spiked indeed, forcing Mel to pop. But Mel is not letting up the fractal from Neko just to get a little bit of combo and put some cheese in between to slow Mel down. And it indeed works out. It did slow Mel down just enough, trying to clear out that little bit of messy garbage, and then just send it straight through. They're getting some more fractal actions, and Mel, hard to describe, but they're trying whatever they can to just have some power.
Mel was a lot clean garbage,
sacrificing a little bit of the board, sending a quick 10 spike.
Right, Neko clean garbage, transitioning into 4-5.
Yeah.
And in comes the back-to-backing from Neko.
Yeah, Mel's seems to be just skimming for the most part. Oh, Neko pops at 11. No, that's not 11. That is 12.
Okay.
I mean, I felt like I saw 11, but apparently I was just too focused on looking at Mel's board to notice that it was actually a 12.
Okay, Mel's setting up a 4Y, but it's not really that. Doesn't really do much. Only gets a 4 combo, but does use it to transition into
the
6
4 wide.
3.
Oh dear. Oh, the SDSD from Neko, sending 17. This is really trying to put pressure on Mel.
Right.
It's clearly still not playing out intended. A little bit of hesitation from Mel, and completely
from Neko to score
caught
the kill.
out. Yeah, it catches Mel off guard, and now we have a scene. Both players 6-3. So the battle of the sprints, basically. But Neko genuinely has the speed advantage compared to Mel.
Okay, Neko with
really trying to put a lot of pressure on Mel.
Breaks at 13 for the 32 spike. 44 spike from Neko.
That is insane. Even though Mel tried to fight it off, was just too much to handle. Genetics. You can't beat genetics, Mel. Just hit the bricks, pal. I think you might be hitting the gym pretty soon.
Now needs to get 4 points in a row just to make it juice.
Yeah, but considering how aggressive Neko is going, especially with an SDSD...
Neko can close it out now.
Like,
Mail is very high, and Neko's gone 18 surge. Surge.
A 19 pop, sending 31.
30...
And there it is.
There it is. Neko is moving on to the losers finals to fight Doremi.